Maybe when you jump off the cliff of life, then you can live within your gift. Why? Because parachutes don't open when you're standing still. You've got to jump for your parachute to open. You can achieve anything in life you ever want only if you think about it in the right way, only if you see it in the right way. What do I mean by that? There's two ways of seeing things. You've got eyesight and you've got mindsight. Eyesight is when you need to see something before you believe it, but mindsight is the ability to believe something before you see it. And everything in life, everything which you want is all about mindsight. That if you can visualize, if you know that you have it before you have it, then it happens. Look at our religion. We've never seen Allah, right? But we believe it. It's all about mindsight. And whatever you want in life, whether it's money or whether it's the relationship or whether it's the business, whatever you want, you need to be able to believe it before you can see it. Let me give you an example. Imagine you were earning £2,000 a month, and imagine you wanted to earn £5,000 a month. What you need to understand is how is it that you can manifest that in your life? Let's think about this. That human potential is unlimited. That each and every one of us were born average, but we've got an unlimited amount of potential. If anyone can ever do anything in the world, then we can as well. There's no difference. So what I want you to see is that imagine someone who's earning £2,000, someone who's earning £5,000. Now, that person who wants to earn £5,000 a month, he's always thinking that, you know, when I get that, I'll be happier, I'll be smiley, I'll be able to stand straight, I'll be able to have the house, the kids, everything, because it's all dependent on that. But the thing is that there's a difference between that person and that person. Why? Because the only reason that one person is actually getting that in their life is because they're taking big enough action to be able to do that. So imagine these four things. Over here, you've got P for human potential. Here, you've got A for action. Here, you've got R for results. And here, you've got B for belief. Human potential is unlimited. That Allah has given us everything, that we can become, do, give, whatever we want. That's up to us. That if anyone in the world has ever done it, then we can. We're all born average, but we've got an unlimited amount of potential. It wouldn't be fair to put us on this earth with any restriction, right? So we can do whatever, become anyone, do anything we ever wanted to do. So let's take an example. Say there's one person who's earning £2,000 a month, and there's one person earning £5,000 a month. And that £2,000 a month person wants to become a £5,000 a month person. And what he thinks is that, yeah, when I get to £5,000, it'll be great because I can have the car and the life and the house, and I can turn left in the plane and I can do all of these things. And he's waiting to feel it only when he gets it. But the problem with that is you never end up getting there. Let me explain why. Because over here, human potential and his action and his results and his belief. Let's start with belief. If you believe that you're earning £2,000 a month, which you are, then you tap into £2,000 a month worth of potential. If you tap into £2,000 a month worth of potential, you will take £2,000 a month worth of action. And if you take £2,000 a month worth of action, you'll get £2,000 a month worth of results. And then what happens to your belief? You say, yeah, that's all I can do. But imagine if you change that. Imagine if you actually believed. What if you believed inside yourself that you were actually earning £5,000 a month? Now, I'm not saying spend like that person, but I'm saying actually believe it. Wake up in the morning and tell yourself, you see, because your mind doesn't know what's real and your mind doesn't know what's not. Do you ever remember watching a movie and you ever cried in that movie? Why did you cry? It's not a real movie. Why? Because the mind doesn't know what's real and the mind doesn't know what's not real. So you can actually fool your mind into believing that situation's real. So imagine if every morning you woke up believing that you were earning £5,000 a month. Then do you know what you would do? You would tap into £5,000 a month worth of your potential. If you tap into £5,000 a month worth of your potential, you will take £5,000 a month worth of action. And what the action may be is it may be you'll not look at it as risk, but you'll look at it as reward. You'll get mentors, or you'll get coaches, or you'll work harder, or you'll close more deals, or you'll meet more people, you'll talk to more people, you'll get out of your comfort zone. And then what happens is you start getting bigger results. You start getting £5,000 a month worth of results. And when you start getting that, what happens to your belief? You think, yeah, I can do it. So do you know what it's all about? It's all about mindsight, and it's not about eyesight. You see, I love running. No, sorry, let me change that. I run every day, but I don't really like running, but I know that running is good for me. And in 1954, there was a guy called Roger Bannister. You may have heard of him. But before 1954, no one had ever run a mile in less than 4 minutes. No one had run the 4-minute mile. And everyone who tried, they always failed. Why? Because the doctors at that time said that if you try and run a 4-minute mile, your heart will come out of your chest. It's physically not possible. So when someone tells you that all the time, you believe it. Why? Because that becomes part of your belief system. But Roger Bannister was different. Roger Bannister knew that if he could believe running the 4-minute mile, that he could actually achieve it. So he already ran it up there and he knew he could do it. And in 1954, he went out on the track and he ran a mile in less than 4 minutes, okay? Using mindsight and not eyesight. And all of a sudden, he was the first one in the world to do it, to run a mile in less than 4 minutes. And do you know what happened? A week or two after that, someone else did it. And someone else did it. And now hundreds and thousands of people do it every year. Even school kids do it every year. Now, what is the difference? We haven't got healthier. I don't think we have at all. But it's about belief. That because one person did it, now we believe it's possible for us. But it took one man to change everything. In your life right now, what are you trying to change? What are you trying to change in your life right now? That maybe there's something right now, it's a massive hurdle in your life. But understand that it's all up there. That if you can visualize that you're there before you're there, you get there.